Yo, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. Sorry, my mic looks like it's clipping, so I just want to make sure I'm not too loud. But hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to this fine Monday. Welcome to the Monday early morning stream or evening stream, wherever you're watching from, whoever you are. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to the Dano Crypto Dojo community. You guys are the best community in crypto. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Smash up the lights. Let's get this show started. We're going to make sure we are not... I think we're good now. We're not clipping. I think we're good. We're at a good level. And so we are seeing some dumpage right now with Bitcoin. So we're going to get right into it, guys. We're going to assess what is happening with Bitcoin. We got basically a fake out pump right to the 200 moving average. And so actually the 20-day moving average here. And so we basically just got rejected pretty hard off this level. Stephen Randall Jr. saying, Dano looking like a straight pimp with that jacket. Now that's how to start your day. That's what I was doing. When I found this jacket, I said, you know what? I feel like Ryan Gosling. But, so yeah, we were just like, let's go, guys, let's go. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin not looking too good, not looking too good. We can see here that it got right back into the regression trend. You can see here we have this nasty regression trend that happened. We had a bounce off of that support, 59,000, and so, and we looked like we were going to get supported right back up to the top of the wedge here of the regression trend to test back into 72,000. This is why we were actually. We were feeling bullish. We looked like we were having a nice bullish divergence to push us to the upside, which we did get a push to the upside. We did get a push to 64.3, and it's so funny, guys. You know, we were going to actually take profits on Bitcoin, and we thought, let's see what happens with the markets on Monday open. Oh, it's going to open bullish. It's going to open actually really strong for Bitcoin. And guys, we were kind of wrong. We were dead wrong. Because look, I mean, we were like, look at this. Oh, nice. What a nice bullish divergence here. And yeah, so maybe because we have good point, Mr. Casely. So they got the Hong Kong ETF starts tomorrow. So think about this, guys. It starts tomorrow. Trading starts tomorrow. So why would they want to have the prices be super bullish up here and have those prices be where they are? And maybe we love that saying that Da Vinci has. It's where if you have the prices moving and the market is bullish and the institutions miss the boat, well, guess what? They're going to pull the boat back, guys. They're going to pull the boat back. So that's what they do. They pull the boat back. They say, look, wait a second. They say, wait a second, guys. We are going to, we have a ticket. We'll present our ticket. Our golden ticket to the Bitcoin train. You, sir, will accept my ticket. Bring this boat back. I was brushing my teeth. I was meeting with my clients to make sure they get a piece of the pie as well. And so you bring the boat back. And get my friends rich. So that's why this price is probably doing what it's doing right now. So, that is what I think is happening, guys. This is probably what's happening. You gave me a nice reminder. We've talked about this. We have, you know, these. This is what happened in America. This is what happened in the West here, where we had our ETFs, we had the approval, it was bullish, and then pre of it launching, we had a nice dump, and everyone was like, see, it's not gonna do crap. And people were saying, oh, it's a flop, it was a sell the news, and then we saw a massive, like 15%, 20% move going into the ETF, where we had one of the most successful ETF launches for any ETF at all. So BlackRock's ETF was the most successful ETF launch according to the statistics of any ETF launch. So it's pretty wild, guys. It's pretty wild. But all right, let's see how many people are watching. across all platforms. We are going to get this thing started. We're going to get this thing pumping this morning. I hope you guys are feeling good. Let's do the housekeeping. You guys are already been doing great housekeeping. You got the likes up already to 6 likes. We almost got it to 10 likes. I think we could probably end this stream today with having at least 50 likes. I think we could do it. I think we get probably at least 50 likes. We're going to do our typical members shout out. We're going to do a member shout out, but we're going to make sure you guys go into the Discord. Everyone's been actually a lot more active in the Discord lately, which is super awesome. So we have about, how many members do we have now? Oh man, okay, so we have about 75 members. So we are getting very, very close to getting to almost 100 members in the Discord. And we're going to do a 100-member Discord party whenever we get an official 100 members in the Discord. We're going to do a big hangout where everyone will be able to come in and chat, and we're going to do a lounge hang, and we're just going to like pull up funny Cat Williams clips and I don't know, Dave Chappelle and stuff like that. We'll probably just watch some comedy. I think it'd just be a fun hangout to do. So guys, make sure you get in the Discord because we're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to make sure we make it as interactive and novel as possible. That's what you have to do. All right, so guys, we're going to show you the wreckage that is happening in the account right now because of the the BTC dip and us being bullish, thinking that the market was actually going to open up bullish for Bitcoin, especially because we had this nice test up. So it's really interesting how we went into the market like this, but it's okay. This is how you learn. You learn and you live to trade another day. But guys, thank you so much for coming into this live stream today. You guys are the best. And just so if you're coming in, if you're just coming in now, welcome to Dano Crypto. We show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves on this channel. We show you about Bitcoin. We do a little bit of TA. We talk about altcoins. We're going to go into the news. We're going to talk about the controversy between some of these base chain coins. And so we are going to go into the base chain. So look, guys, we have a breakdown here. We're going to welcome the new members to the channel. We're going to go into the US debt. We are also going to go into the base chain. We're going to go into some of the airdrops that you have probably seen in your wallet. We're going to do the research. We're going to pull them up. We're going to let you guys know what might be, like what is actually getting volume. We're not telling you what to buy, but we're showing you what's happening on chain. And that is the best thing that we can show you. So we're also going to get into some of the AI tokens. We're going to get into some gaming tokens as well, and what we are putting a spotlight on. And yeah, we'll get into Fetch AI. We'll get into Injective. We'll get into some of the news because if you know, Fetch AI and SingularityNet and one other token, I'll just have to pull it up because I can't remember off the top of my head. They are merging into one company acquisition. So they are actually merging into one acquisition company, which they will be launching their own token. So let's see what happens with that. There might be some big news, for each individual token. And then, yes, okay, is it ASI? Yeah, so someone in the chat. I know you guys are smart. You know what it is. Yeah, so we'll pull it up. We'll make sure we pull it up, and we will go through each token, and we'll find that article. We have the article pulled up. But we'll make sure we go back into that. But guys, thank you so much for coming onto the channel. This has been such an amazing experience with just being able to go live every single day. And we've been going live on Mondays at 10 a.m. We start the show off at 10 a.m. And then starting Tuesday to Saturday, we stream at 11:30 a.m. So let's start off the show by looking at DanielCurtisHughes.com. If you guys want to go to this website, we have some fun tickers here. You can get these. If you see any coins here, it's basically kind of what I have in my portfolio and what I'm trading. So I want to look at it as well. All right, so we got shout out to Data Lab. So hello, I just subscribed. I recognized you from the Moon Show. Yes. So if you see here, we love seeing Bitcoin breaking out of the matrix and going to the moon. So if you guys ever want to just pull this up on your phone and you're out in public and you just want to show someone something really cool and literally give them a Men in Black, like show them that. Just go like that. All you got to do is pull up DanielCurtisHughes.com on your phone and you guys can get all these quick updates like the crypto bubbles. And so this is what we're going to show you for the 5 minute right now. Because if Bitcoin went down and has retraced and the market has opened up a little bit in the red and it's maybe getting a little bit of a bounce. So let's see. Let's look at Bitcoin right now and let's see how old Bitcoin is reacting to the market open. So we did get a wick down, but if you see here, we're going to have to put in some more higher lows on the bottoming of the RSIs. We can get a push back up to 62.6, but if we break down off of getting rejected off of 62.6 here again, then we are going to be in some trouble here, guys. We're getting rejected. We got rejected off the 0.5 2 times and traded right back down into the 0.236. So this is looking like if we get another push to the downside, then we could be looking at the price targets here on the daily that we had marked at around 53,000 or even as low as the bottom of the regression band line, which is 58,500 in the short term. So we have to analyze something here. This is what we have to analyze, especially in our portfolio. If you guys are in trades right now and you've been in long trades, that means if you have any swing longs where you are long, then this is some times to either put in limit orders at low prices or start taking profits, because holy cow, guys, it's getting a little spicy, very spicy. Just last night, this profit showed $650 and $700. We just split that in half because of these movements. And so what we're speculating is, look, are we going to let this thing get as close to 61,000 as we possibly are going to let it? Because it's literally at 62,000 right now. It's getting a bit of a recovery. It is getting a bounce, but that means that the altcoin trades are going to be reacting very, very strongly to this, because you guys know when Bitcoin has these movements, the altcoins get crazy. They get crazy. So you can see on the hourly, you can see on the daily, things started to just get in the red. But we do want to look at the outliers at between what is. We want to see what the top outliers are, like what's recovering, the fastest. So we see we have Athena, okay. And then let's look at the top 100, 200. Hex. Okay. Let's look on the hourly. Interesting. So it's a sea of red. So right now, guys, it's a sea of red pretty much. So we are going to just analyze some of the, actually, before we get into it, we're going to keep an order, guys. We're going to not be squirrel-brained on this stream. We're going to say, look, we're going to welcome the new members. We're going to talk about the US stat. Then we'll go into the base chain. Then we're going to go into the AI tokens and gaming. So we're just going to go bop, 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 bop. We're going to bounce down. And you guys can obviously interact in the chat. You can let me know any questions and talk amongst yourselves. That's what the show's all about. So we try our best on the show to have you guys be a part of the show. So if it wasn't for you guys watching and interacting, then this wouldn't be a show. It's a live show, guys. So let's do this right and let's have some fun. So cheers to you guys. Thank you for being here. I think we're probably going to be breaking records on this stream because we have a total of 92 people watching right now. So we got to get the likes up. We have to absolutely destroy them. We have to absolutely destroy the like button. If we got every single person that's watching this stream right now to hit the like button, YouTube will finally put it to rest. Forgive me for talking about all the things that I've been talking about. They're like, bro, you've been talking about crypto. You've been talking about the Matrix. You've been talking about all this stuff, and we're getting a little mad, and we're about to just drop you. But then they say, okay, you got the stream to 100 likes. It's okay. We will not shadow ban your account. We'll make sure that you survive and you will not be in the crypto YouTubers breadline where all the old crypto influencers and YouTubers and influencers, they hold out a bucket and they say, please, from the system. And they say, may I have some more? And it's just terrible. You don't want to be in that line. It's just terrible, guys. So we got to get this thing up to 100 likes. Let's go. All right, so let's go and do a shout out to all of the new members. So we're going to go to the new members. We are going to go to the new members section. So this is so cool, guys. So we've been like, I feel like we've just been absolutely destroying records on this channel with getting members, and I sound like a freaking cult leader or something, like we have all the new members of the channel. Hold on just a second. I love showing these things too, because we've been like, the subscribers count are going up. Doing these live streams is really fun experiment, and also just a good way to just to build up this community, because you guys have been coming in, you've been enjoying everything, you've been laughing, having a good time. New people are coming in. People are talking about stuff. And yeah, Tammy Hatcher says, I'm a new member. Awesome. All right, so let's do a member shout out right now. So let's go into the members section. So we have 27 members on the channel. So this is super awesome. All right, so we got Alfredo Rodriguez, Jason Beats, Crypto Naughty. Shout out to Crypto Naughty, OG Blockchain, Lee Lab. We got John M. and Patrick. I always say Patrick is probably really cheeky in real life, because look, I mean, just come on. Pepe, I mean, he found the right membership, because it totally fits his whole profile here. All right, so we got Summer Sunrise, Stan Sapar. We have Gamer Safton, Vinod Gundry, and hey, if I'm giving you a shout out, put a salute in the chat. We got Vinod Gundry, Baja, AI Griff. We have Smartway. We have F, Space Cowboys, Freedom is Wealth, Sen, myself, Clint34, Kalichi, Agacha. Yes, sir. Alexander G, which is she's the mod of all mods. If you've ever been in any of the popular crypto streams, you're probably seeing Alexander G there. So that's a good sign. So Tone Lee, we have Brucey, Kabitz, and the mighty Havenpeck, and Steve Randall Jr. So guys, shout out to all of the OG members. You guys are absolutely amazing. And just make sure, if you haven't done so already, go to the Discord, make yourselves known in here. The way that you can get into the Discord, it's easy. Just go to my channel, and you will see the Discord link right here. It's the first link that you can click on, but if you want to click on any other links here, we have the main website, we have the Twitter, we have my music if you ever want to check that out, and then we have our main sign up link that we like to use. And guys, thank you so much. I mean, it's been pretty cool to get over 100,000 views. We got over 421 videos that we've made, and we are getting very close to getting to 3,000 subscribers. So you guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much. And thanks for whoever came. If you were watching on the Moon Show and you came over here to hang out with me, then you guys are absolutely amazing. All right, so let's get into what we have mentioned about the US debt. So what's so interesting is that they tell you on the website, they tell you on the government website of federalreserve.gov what amount they are planning to print for Federal Reserve note print orders for this year. So this is just this year. This is not like projected out for 2025 or 2026 or like the next like quarter, 4-year cycle or whatever. It will require production of that note to start in 2025. But then, so let's see, in addition, 2024 print order demonstrations, commitment, and this is what they are planning to put out into the, this is what they're planning to print. Oh, the memberships are going wild. All right, so this is what they're planning to print. Not sick. Oh, okay, so I was like, because I was about to say 60, $86.8 billion. $86.8 billion, guys. Year over year, currency in circulation continues to increase through the rate at which it is increasing has fallen below pre-pandemic levels. This is crazy, guys. So 86.8 billion. And then check this out. They approved that bill of sending the aid package for 60 billion. So all this money that's going into circulation, almost all of it's going overseas. So guys, I mean, that is just not a good sign. It's not a good sign. So this, and also the federal tax revenue, all of this stuff, the interest, total interest paid, and then basically what's happening is that the U.S. government is, because this, you got to think about it. The Federal Reserve is not federal. The company, because it's a private organization that is separate from the U.S. government. So when the government, USA, wants money to spend, they are getting it from treasury bonds from the federal government, and then they issue the debt and print it to the U.S. government. And so then what is supposed to happen is we are supposed to vote and delegate on also in with our tax, with the federal IRS getting our tax revenue on what is ultimately where this money is supposed to go. And we see that it's obviously going to someone who's absolutely irresponsible, and you would never want to have run a business. If someone were to run your business like this, you would fire them and hire someone new. You probably would. So this is unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. And this is what's so crazy, is that people don't realize that you have a debt on you, $130,000 per citizen, and that's regardless of just like your college debt or whatever. Then debt per taxpayer, $266,000. So these metrics are just like, basically right when you're born, you're given a debt from the U.S. government, from the federal government, the U.S. government. They say, hey, just so you know, I know you were just born, but you're going to have to cover what are our irresponsible fiscal spending. And so here you go. Here's your social security number. And so right when you start working, just don't worry about it. Just don't ask any questions. Just don't ask what the federal tax is coming out in the social security. It's okay. Don't worry. But when you're 65, we'll give you 10%, 15% of your social security. No, you can't. No, not the whole thing. Just a monthly check. Don't worry about it. It's okay. No, it's not enough to pay for absolutely anything that you're going to need to pay for, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just breathe. It's okay. Just take these meds and watch your movies and Netflix and stuff, and you will be okay. Just don't worry. Don't worry. We will handle it all for you. And the stuff you're hearing about Bitcoin, it's just don't worry. It's fake. We will take care of it. We will take care of you. Signed. Who would sign that? Put it in the chat, guys. Who was just talking? Signed Gary Gensler? The U.S. government? The money changers? Who is it, guys? All right, but yeah, so now that we've broken down the U.S. debt, let's get into the base chain. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, go Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Okay, so let's get the music pumping here, guys. I don't know what happened. I think someone started playing music on another location, which was probably my wife. We'll see. All right, so let me see if I can get this thing going. Thank you guys so much for still being here. Let's put on the pump song. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. All right, so let's check on Bitcoin real quick. Let's check on Bitcoin. Let's see if we're getting the recovery we want, or are we getting slipped down into the band here. What happened to our Bollinger Bands? There's the bands. There they are. Let's get the bands going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pump this thing back up. Gotta turn this thing up in the headphones. I need more snare in my headphones. I need more snare in my headphones. No snare. Moto. Nice, yes, Moto still. Let's go. Let's pump this thing. Let's go, guys. If it's morning time, you better get up and start dancing. We got a nice deep V. Here. Bitcoin's got a nice deep V. Looking like it's got a big deep V here, crease. We've already had too much coffee, guys. We are getting crazy. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin. Man, this thing is looking crazy. Bitcoin's looking little volatile right now, faking people out. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh my lord. I think we're trying to give ourselves anxiety. That's what we're trying to do. All right, so let's get into the base chain, guys. Let's get into the base chain. We are going to go through some of the controversy that is Brett. Yeah, Hong Kong front run. They took the bait. They took the bait, guys. They took the bait. We took the bait. I think the market took the bait. They're like, let's short it. Let's short this thing all the way down. And they're like, sorry, guys. We're just taking the boat just to the ramp right here, not like way back into the garage. We're not taking it into the garage. The boat is just gonna come back to the dock, okay? And then we're going. They're gonna bring it to the garage because then that'll make panic selling, and then it's gonna destroy the BlackRock holders. That's not gonna happen, guys. So it's only just a little pullback. All right, so we're gonna get into some of the Brett controversy because it is honestly some of the spiciest controversy when it comes to the base memes. So let's go into it. So we had some tweets. We had a couple tweets that we wanted to go through. So let's look at what Borovic said. So U.S. banks are collapsing while the U.S. dollar loses value at an accelerated rate. The fact that they're attacking crypto means they're scared of what crypto is becoming. So that is super bullish. Super bullish. All right. So, and then we have Alex Becker saying, stop crying, the bull run is over. Just track your portfolio in yen. Pal, we are so back, up only. All right, so here is some of the controversy. So with Brett, we had some influencers that just a couple weeks ago were talking, or maybe about a month ago, were talking about Brett on base. This particular influencer, Crashiest Clay 69, was making videos and in his Discord group talking about base chain. So he wasn't just talking about Brett. I think he was talking about multiple coins. But I think he was saying like, hey guys, I'm just thinking that Brett might be the pick. So he started hedging a little bit more into Brett. Like he was like, look, I'm looking at this for like more long-term play. And so he was aware that there are some addresses that hold a big portion of the supply. There were whitelist addresses and all this stuff. So these are the concerns is that we had with the token. We had a massive dump. That was like basically this person said, let me see if I can find the tweet. It's right here. So so there were accounts all over on Twitter, X, saying that, look, these accounts are dumping millions and millions and millions. It dumped the price. Look, he's like, I just found out 4.3 million wasn't enough. 1.3 million more. So people were posting all of this stuff, like super fudding the token, which it was making me fairly concerned because I have a little bit in the token as well. So I was like, okay, so let's check this out. We'll do our research. And so we went in and we were looking at the token. We were like, okay, let's look at this thing on the daily. We had it marked. We already had this thing. We've been looking at this thing since the beginning of since the beginning of the month or right at the end of March. If you guys can help me, because I was trying to think, when was the first time I mentioned Brett on this channel? Because I think it had to have been at least a month ago or longer. I can probably go back and we can do some thumbnail searching, and I think one of the live streams I did, it actually had the Brett logo in the live stream. So we've been tracking this thing for a little bit because we were speculating for ourselves too. Hey, this might be the play, but that's just our own opinion. I mean, we were just thinking, hey, it's got the Pepe vibe. It's got the narrative that we think would do well. So we were tracking this thing. And so this influencer is doing the same thing where he's like, look, I'm tracking this coin. It might have some whitelist addresses, but some of them are not really selling. So let's read this, what Crash says. He says, ran into this video on YouTube today from CryptoGains9. Great question. And if all these whitelist wallets are up and they are so bad, why aren't they selling during all the FUD? So shouldn't they have dumped, or do they know where Brett is going? So this is really interesting that we remember that Da Vinci on the Moon Show, they were talking about meme coins. And if you remember this particular episode, this is about a week or two ago, where he said that I have some insider information that Brett is gonna do well. And that's what he said. He just said it flat out. He's like, I got some insider information that Brett's gonna be the thing. And so I don't know if you guys remember that. So when I heard that, I had already been building up a bag of Brett, and I thought, okay, cool. Okay, so, and I mean, Da Vinci has a reputation, and he keeps his reputation fairly clean. I've never heard of Da Vinci, mentioning about something that he's like, look, I'll tell you if I'm partnered with something, Da Vinci's got a good track record. He's got a good reputation. So when it comes to stuff like that, I just listen. I'm just like, look, if people got insider information, then, I mean, even just speculating on that could be a good move. So let's see. So AVAX, he makes a good point here. He says, AVAX and Solana were some of the most centralized coins last cycle based on ownership and VCs, Insiders Foundation, and yet they were two of the best performers. So you don't complain about those foundation investors being in before you, right? And it's kind of just like normal stocks. You got to think about companies that have VCs. They are early investors in companies, and they are 100% either they're going to the potential of it doing well and something happening because of it, then there's going to be a cause and effect. So, but that's with everything. That's with everything when it comes to an investment. When it comes to an investment, when you're holding on to something. All right, so you check this out. So if you believe everything you read, instead of actually take the time to think for yourself, like this guy who bought 10,000 on the dip today. So it was about a month ago. Okay, so that's a good, so that's interesting. So yeah, so we did talk about it a while ago. So it's been a month. So it's been a little bit for this to kind of develop and see what happens. And now we have, we have the recovery. And then we also have, Crash was talking about, hey, I think also, Litecoin is very undervalued. We've talked about Litecoin too. And we feel like it's just kind of, it will go up over time, but not more than Bitcoin. That's just a fact. Like, it's just a proven fact already. So, if you're just going to speculate into things that you think up higher, like it's probably going to be Bitcoin. Maybe LTC will get picked if it's like because of the whole, thing with ordinals and the congestion in the market with BTC, and then people go to Litecoin. I don't know. I think they'll pick Doge before Litecoin. What do you guys think? I think, in that opinion, just because we're breaking off, what do you think? If people were going to pick a chain to use, they're probably going to pick Dogecoin because it's more fun and it's more attractive than Litecoin. Litecoin's not attractive. People like things that are attractive. It's just a fact. It's psychology. People are going to pick Doge. So put it in the chat if you think, if there was a choice between I'm going to send you money in Litecoin or I'm going to send you a Dogecoin. You're going to send your friend a Dogecoin. I'm sorry, but it's just that's just what it is. Like, and you guys know I'm right. You know I'm right. People like dogs. People get dogs like they are their kids, like their children. All right, so let's keep going down the base chain. We're going to keep going, guys. We are going to keep going. We are going to keep talking about the base chain because it's not just about Brett. It's not just about Brett. We have been doing our research. We've been trying to go down the base chain and see what is getting the most volume, try and keep up with it, and see if these airdrop tokens are doing well that we had airdropped in our wallet. So you guys mentioned, yes, you mentioned Boomer, Bento. These were tokens that were airdropped into our wallet. So we've been trying to track Boomer. Boomer has actually a really good Twitter. I actually like the Boomer Twitter. They've been very quick in making good content, good memes, good videos. They have like Costco, Boomers being in Costco. I mean, we love that stuff. And we love making fun of Boomers. We say that Boomer is a mindset. Ivan made it very, very clear. I loved his breakdown on a boomer. He's like, a boomer is a mindset. He's like, it's not your age. You could be 16 and be a boomer if you're not into crypto. Like if you're a teenager or a young 20-something and you're not learning about crypto, you're a boomer. You're a boomer. I'm sorry. I can't help you. You'll be a boomer forever. You will be a boomer forever. All right. So, but ironically, it is kind of booming. I think that if they do well, let's see. We had the Boomer chart here too on Dex Tools, and I'm only showing this token because it got airdropped in my wallet. That's it. So it got airdropped in my wallet. I saw it, and I said, oh, this looks funny. So we're just following it. So the holder count increased substantially. The holder count was actually, I think, at 300,000. So now it's at 465,000. And Crypto Naughty said, coffee turns me into a boomer. Yeah, my wife says sometimes she says, babe, if you were to hear some of the things you have said and you showed this to your 20-something self, you would die. And it's like, I have said the most dad stuff recently. It is not even funny. Like, basically, like, get off my lawn, like, kind of crap. Like, it's so funny that I have sometimes have this, like, old man. I'm very young at heart, but then sometimes I do say, like, old man crap. It's hilarious. It's so funny. But it's just when you're a dad. It's just what happens. When you become a dad, it's just, you get a little extra seasoning. You get a little extra Lowry's seasoning salt in you. And put a 1 in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you can relate. It's pretty wild. All right, guys, thank you so much for being in the live stream. Let's see how many people we have watching across all platforms. Did we keep them? We kept some of them. I know everyone's got things to do. You know, it's Monday. We were hoping we were gonna get the moon crowd from like space, drop shipping 1,000 people. But we got a nice crowd. We got an awesome crowd. We got 45 people watching on YouTube. It is Monday Fun Day. We got 5 people watching on X. We have our 1 Twitch viewer. Get out of here. So let's see. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch people. So, okay, so we're going to keep going down the base chain. We're going to keep going down the base chain. We talked about Brett. We looked at the chart. The chart's looking like it's going to go right back up into the trend line. We have the trend line mark. We said, look, if it recovers back to the trend line, then the FUD and the bearishness was just short-term price action. If anything, if there are insiders and there are things that see the price going down, the whole market went down. So if anything, if you were able to make some profits and go re-enter back in the market, then there you go. That's crypto. That's crypto for you. All right, so let's see. We're gonna look at the volume. Let's just look at the volume. What's got the best volume? What's got the best volume and the liquidity? Let's see the liquidity. Let's see what has the highest liquidity is Airdrome, Finance, Virtual Protocol, Degen, MFRcoin, Board, Degen, and Brett. So these are, oh, and then Token DAO and Toshi. So these are the top, oh, and Noggles. So this is all in the top 10. So these are all top 10 right now in terms of liquidity on the base chain. And now if you want to go into the volume, top volume, Let's reset this. So top volume right now in the top 10 is Cool Coin, Degen, Based Thing. I don't know what Brett this is. This is not the same Brett. Happy, Jesse Pollock, and Aerodrome. And then we have Brett, number 9, and then Based Shiba Inu. So we haven't looked at this Based Shiba Inu yet. We've seen it on the daily chart. It does. I mean, it looks like it went right back down into almost where it launched. So that doesn't look good for this particular coin. But that's what's in the top 10 there. So it's in the top 10. And so let's kind of go down to the red light district here. Oh, okay. So then Boomer, we have Boomer here at least above the number 30 spots. So it's in number 23. Yeah, doesn't look too. I mean, right now it looks like it's on the 4 hour. The 4 hour candle looks actually really good. The 4 hour candle looks good. All right. Anything? Let's see. Anything else? Oh, okay. So we forgot. We wanted to mention this too because this was another airdrop token that went into our wallet because we were holding Brett. So all of the Brett, Normie, and there was another coin that you had to have held to get the Based Bunny. Is this the Based Bunny? Where is it? Based Bunny, Brett. All right. So let's see. Holder counts for Brett account is 58,000. Boomer has 3,375 followers. And let's see if we can find... Okay, yeah, let's just go to the Twitter here. We'll just pull it up real quick. All right, so they have 7,964 followers. Okay. All right, so then let's go to where they posted about how you were able to get the airdrop or why you even received the airdrop. Let's see. Where is it at? They've been posting a bunch of memes. Oh, getting closer. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Here it is. All right, so Brett, Toshi, and Normie holders. Brett, Toshi, and Normie holders, if you held any of these coins, then you got the Based Bunny airdrop. So, all right, so now let's go back into the chart and let's look at the chart. So the chart actually looks really similar to Boomer. Pretty similar to Boomer, besides Boomer just had a little bit more action here. Well, actually, this was on the 4 hour, and then let's look at Bunny is on the 4 hour here as well, so it's a little bit newer. All right. Liquidity locked here for 12 months on Based Bunny. And then if we look at Boomer, no liquidity locked, but the liquidity is a lot higher, so we'll see. All right, so Damian Wins, shout out to Damian Wins. Have you played around with Pump Fun? Not gonna lie, most are rug pulls, but hella fun betting and jumping in and out of things. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a lot of the times, you know, it's just it's fun in a sense. Honestly, you know, I think if we were just gonna be honest with ourselves, I think everyone has a little bit of that degen in them, in the FOMO, and I think ultimately what it does is it gets excitement. If we're gonna be honest, that's what memes are for. That's what DeFi is for. It's for the excitement and the novelty and in the community, the memes to make people laugh, to build up a narrative. No one is really, because the thing is that like Bitcoin and all this stuff and all the coins that are the blue chips that we like, if we just held long term, we know they're going to do well, but a 5x, a 10x, a 15x, that like for some people, they're like, that's not attractive. Like we just said, we really believe that like the things that are attractive and are more like shiny, people are going to go towards that. People don't care about the tech. They don't care. This is why Cardano, I really honestly, truly believe this is why Cardano doesn't do as well and doesn't pump nice, substantial, like where you would want it to as a normal altcoin, because it's not attractive. It's just not an attractive coin. Like Cardano is kind of like the girl that kind of gets picked half the time, and then I'm telling you, it's just like that's what's happening. And then you see other altcoins like Solana. Solana was like had a nicer dress on, has probably been around the corner a little bit, but is more attractive and shiny. It's been beat up a little bit. This is a terrible analogy, you guys. Sorry. It's like the worst analogy in the entire world. But seriously, guys, but for real, like it's you have to be honest with yourselves, and you know that's why memes do well. You know that's why people buy those things, and the other stuff is not as attractive. So we put that in as our long-term play to hold, to retire on. But then we want that the short-term volatility with the memes. And really, it's a good way to just kind of get that liquidity into the chains. And these people and these developers and these insiders, they know this. They know that that's how they're going to get attraction towards their ecosystem. That's why every chain has a meme coin mascot for it. There's a meme coin mascot for every single chain. And sometimes it ends up being a battle between 2-3 different mascots for the chain. And then this is where you have to go in with your helmet on and your freaking or you just got to be like you got to be ready to be like, let's go. Like you got to be ready, guys. It's not like you're just like going into you're going into the pit. Like think about being in a hardcore show and the difference between you being in the back row or you being like, let's go. I'm going to pick up some change in this pit but you're going to get punched in the head. Have you ever been to a hardcore show, guys? Hardcore show? Like that's what I used to do when I was a teenager. Like all through when I was a teenager growing up through high school, middle school, I went to hardcore shows. You had to be prepared to get literally like side swiped like in the jaw. So I think this is why I like crypto. I think I've built up the resilience to be in crypto. I'm sure you guys have gone through things in your life too where you feel like, yes, I can handle this crypto volatility. We can do it. But all right. I don't know why my music keeps. Oh, this is why. I'm gonna have to start saying. I have to tell my wife to stop playing my music in another space. I need to get her own account. All right. Let's get this thing going, guys. All right. So let's check back on Bitcoin. We just went. Okay. So if you guys, we will go through at the very end of the show. We are going to do a Q&A and we'll go through any of the tokens. You guys can throw all the tokens out that you want me to check out, anything and questions that you want to ask me. We're going to go through it. But if you guys are just coming into the live stream, welcome. My name is Daniel Curtis Hughes, and this channel is called Dano Crypto. So on this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. We want to make sure we do a shout out to the partners, BitFlex, and we want to make sure we click on all the links in the description, and you guys set up your starter kit for getting into crypto. And all you got to do is just use all of those links. It helps directly support the channel. And if you haven't absolutely obliterated the like button, let's do that, guys. Let's absolutely destroy it. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is actually possibly just faked out everyone to go short and to basically get a nice liquidity grab at these lows at 61.7 to basically push it back up to 63.7 and to really push it into 64.7 or 65. And this could have been the fake out to fake everyone out because we have what we would consider a bullish divergence. Let's go, guys. So this looks like a bullish divergence right here on the 10-minute. Nice 10-minute chart here. Very nice pattern here on the RSI. But we want to actually look. Let's look at some interesting things here. Let's look and see on our charts here what has been pumping the most. Tesla up 12%. 12%. We got to look at Tesla here. we had some of these these stocks like Tesla, Apple, AVAX. So look. So what's doing well in our list here? We got Tesla, Apple, AVAX, the Me token. The Me token is doing well because we've had the official public launch of the medieval empires. We're going to get into that where we talk about the AI tokens here and gaming tokens. We are going to, the uneven butt cheek, baby. Shout out to Jason Casper for the uneven butt cheek pattern that will reveal some bullishness. So let's go, guys. We are pumping this thing. But look at this. The Me token, guys. The Me token is absolutely crushing it right now. We're going to go in. We're going to pull up the Me game. We're going to pull up Medieval Empires. We're going to check on our spot. We are also going to be very soon investing in some land ourselves because the land is not going to get any cheaper. I think the cheapest land right now is probably like $500 or $600. So, and I'm telling you guys, like the NFT land sales for these games, when they get popular, go into the thousands. So it's a very, very, very interesting way that you can build up digital real estate in these gaming tokens. So it's pretty awesome, guys. So with the Me token, you got to remember that with the Me token, you could stake it and you get bonuses in the game for staking it. And as well, that builds up the hodlability of the token itself because then people think, okay, I want to buy a bag of this and get VIP status level 10 and stake that and hold it and stake it for a while and then reap the benefits of the rewards of being able to stake it. That, along with if they keep the supply at a low supply, the market cap of this thing could absolutely tear. It could just absolutely tear. So let's go into. So we have two different things up here. We have gaming. Is this the AI? This is AI, and then we have gaming here. So let's go into gaming right now and look at what is performing the best on the hourly right now for the top gaming tokens. So we have Eternity, Game GPT. So we've noticed that anything that has the GPT in the name of the coin, it's just worth looking at to see if people are actually interested in it and if they are actually using it. Is there volume? Are people trading it? And then we have things like Floki, which are like, what? Gaming? But yes, Floki does actually have a game tied to the ecosystem. So I remember that, but I haven't tested it out. So maybe on one of the streams. We don't have it set up yet to test it out on this stream. So, and then we have Gods Unchained, which you guys are probably familiar with that, Gods Unchained. The market cap of this is pretty low. It's $63 million market cap. And then we haven't actually heard of these Binary X or Zentry. So, but really great names though. Binary X, Zentry. The market caps on Zentry is 48. So anything below 100 million, it's worth looking at to potentially even to say, look, if this thing gets up into 100 million market cap, then you just then there you go. I mean, there's your price entry portion. Look and see if it's at good support. And then we have let's see. Let's go down the list. Oh, fun. There's Fun Token. There's Pixels. We know about Pixels. Pixels is a game. They are actually running on the Ronin chain. So if you look, I'm pretty sure that you can get, yes. So you can also get the token on Ronin. So that is a custodial wallet that you can hold you can hold Ethereum, you can hold anything that is liquid, has tokens on the Ronin chain, you can hold as a custodial wallet. So if you guys remember what Ronin is the wallet that is connected with the Mavis Hub where, what is it called? Help me, guys, help me. Axie Infinity. So with Axie Infinity, Axie Infinity is the game that is involved with Mavis Hub. So this is back 2021. I was finding out about this, and even back in 2021, the barrier cost entry to get into Axie Infinity was really expensive because there were millions of people. So Damian Wins is saying any rugging is over with. Solid communities. Oh, for what? I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy, guys. So even back then, like the Axie Infinity barrier to entry was really expensive. I mean, like the Axies were, I think some of them were like $1,000 for some of these Axies, the NFTs, the NFT Axie that you're actually using to battle in the game. So And then we got we got Mana. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mana or tested this. We've actually tested this, and also my wife has tested this game. She's very interested in this game because there's a lot of opportunities where you can basically build your own decentralized company and community inside Decentraland. So you can basically, with an SDK kit from Sandbox, or not from Sandbox, that's why I'm saying Sandbox, but Sandbox too. So Sandbox, you do the same thing, just a completely different environment. So Mana is where you can use and get mana in the Decentraland as a medium of exchange and currency, along with other different currencies inside of Decentraland. So it's the possibilities are absolutely endless. There's already brands that are in there that have bought chunks of a decentralized land, that there's town squares, and there's certain areas of the town square where it's more expensive because there's more foot traffic, because when you go into Decentraland, you drop into the center of the city. And so then you can host events. You can host an event in real life, and then host a decentralized version of the event on the metaverse. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this is like exactly what this is what we are going to be doing. I mean, this is like a dream for me. I'm like, oh my God, what's so cool. Being a gamer, being into music, being a musician, like the stuff that I've been doing with my music and the visuals and all the stuff when I play shows, like this is what we can do. We can just straight up literally have a decentralized virtual version of an event that we are having in real life happening on Decentraland or the Sandbox or whatever metaverse we choose. And so this is where it gets freaking crazy, guys. So, and then you go into ApeCoin. ApeCoin has their other side. They've been, if you're an Ape member, you can go into this metaverse, and it's back and forth. People give Yuga Labs and the Bored Ape community some heat. It's you either love them or you hate them. But either way, that's proving the concept. They have their events happening in real life, and then they have their Decentra meta events happening at the same time. All right, so you go down the list. We got some things that we've seen in the mix: GMT, Engine Coin, Alluvium, GuildFi. A lot of these things that apparently, we've been looking at Yield Guild Games too. That's been something that we've been putting on the list for gaming tokens. That is a community-based guild type community tokens where they're building stuff, but they're also just a network. It's like more of a network coin. So we're going to do a fast blast through here, guys. So, and then we got the classic. We got CDeFi.fund, and we are going to actually start building a bag of CDeFi, so then we can start getting into these IGOs, these early game offerings, early launches, these ICOs, basically to where you can get opportunities to get in these things early. And so, and then there we go. I knew this was going to be on the list. So we got Nakamoto Games. So Nakamoto Games we've talked about a lot. We really do think that Nakamoto Games for us is an obvious pick for a clean 20x or even more. I mean, that's just our conservative speculation for Nakamoto Games, but I think Nakamoto Games, at the market cap that it's at right now, being only 147 million, give me a break. Nakamoto Games is already doing way cooler stuff than most of these big crypto gaming tokens that have market caps that are like out of this world. So this is what I think is that like Nakamoto Games, like once it really like gets the traction, which it already has because of what they're doing with the Telegram bots, what they're doing with not the bots, but the Telegram functionality, and they have their own metaverse. They have a fully functioning working dashboard that has all the types of mechanisms to be able to earn while you're playing, multiple different types of games, AAA game launches. They partner with other developers that are making games that if you hold NAKA, then you will get bonuses from playing their game. So it's all it's all built in. This is something that is just like you invest in one token, and it's like investing into a little ETF of everything. And that's like when you get into Gala games, that's kind of like what you can do as well. All right, so that was the gaming section, guys. Let me know if you like that quick blast of gaming tokens and going into each one. Put your pepes in the chat. That sounds so funny when you say that. Put your pepes in the chat. They're like, guy, I'm never watching this live stream ever again. Sir, don't you ask me to put my pepe online. Don't ask me to put a pepe online. I don't know what you're trying to ask me, sir, but that is not what we're doing today. That is not what we're doing today. Yeah, put them in. All right, you guys are awesome. We kept 40 people here. We've kept 40 people here. We've had people coming in and out. Thank you so much. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you've been here the entire time, God bless you and your families. And just God bless every single one of you. You guys are amazing. Even just on this live stream today, we got 5 members. That means we have been breaking records with having members on this channel, guys. We have over 30 members now. We're breaking all the records with members because we are getting to the freaking moon with this channel, guys. We are going to be doing members only live streams that probably have at least like 50 people in there, and we will just all be able to hang out together and do custom live streams where we will just do things that we can't really necessarily do like on a public live stream where we got copyright crap and all that stuff. You know, it makes it more fun that we can go in to certain things without having to have the fear of something getting taken down or something like that. So it's crazy. So, but God, oh my gosh, you got, whoa, tint, oh my God. Holy moly. We gotta document this. This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely insane. We have the nicest community in crypto. We literally have we got the nicest people like in the world on this channel. Like people like Steven Randall Jr., like Heaven Peck, Stanzabar. I mean, it's like all these people, like everyone, like don't even let me forget to say your name, like, cause we'll go through all the members. Like you guys are absolutely awesome. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. We have 37 members on this channel. Guys, what the heck? Okay, so we got to do a shout out. Because I don't even know what is even happening right now. We're breaking the matrix right now. We got Mark Z. We got Cynical Tech. We got Tempted Adverse RJ69. Yo, RJ69. Look at how cool your profile looks with the Pepe logo. It looks absolutely dope. But look, we got Crypto Beehive, Michael Hanajosa. I can't. Sorry if I butcher your name. Nico Dimitrana, Joe Smeet. Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna call you Joe. Just call me Joe. Mandy Rose, Risky 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, Jason Beats, Crypto Naughty, OG Blockchain, Lee Lab, John M. Patrick, Summer Sunrise, Stanzabar, Gamer Safton, Vinod Gundry, Baja, AI Griff, Smart Way, F, Space, Cowboys, Freedom is Wealth, Sen, myself, Clint34, Kalichi, yes sir, Alexander G, Tone Lee, Brucey, Havenpeck, and Steve Randall Jr. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You guys are the best. All right, so let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. And then we're gonna go into the AI tokens because we went through the gaming list, and now we're gonna go through a little bit of the AI list. We'll see what is doing well right now. So what is happening is that people are trying to front run the AI tokens because Nvidia is doing well. So the stock market in tech, because Tesla, so think Nvidia, microchip companies, anything that has to do with AI-driven control with cars, even with Tesla and not anything directly involved with Tesla, other companies and car companies that are going to be using AI technology, these companies are pumping, the stocks are pumping, so it's going to make these AI coins pump. So this is what's going to happen, is that we're going to see what is going to be the pick for these AI coins for the short term and also for the long term, because there's going to be some that are going to be the short term plays that people are going to FOMO into, and then there's going to be some that the price action is not going to be as spicy and attractive, but then it's something that you might want to hold long term for when you want to build up a nice solid bag. So there might be some interesting things that we can go through, but we're going to look at it. But first, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been real spicy, so we will see where it is at right now. We'll look at it on the Coinbase chart. Let's see and how it's looking on the Coinbase chart. And guys, let's get let's not get too angry. Let's not get too angry, because we got a recovery. So if we start going down past 49,000, this is how we can look. We can look like that. But if we can help ourselves here, we could try and maybe look a little bit more like this. We could look a little bit more like our guy Doge, and we can just dance and dance and dance and dance the night away. We can dance the night away. Bitcoin might be pumping, but you won't see it on my face. My daughter loves that song. Bitcoin might be pumping, but Dogecoin is in your face. I didn't take profits. I should have shorted, but I didn't fake. The RSI is looking spicy. We might get a pump fake. Bullish divergence and uneven butt cheek in your face. Let's go. Am I married? I don't know how no one would marry me. I don't know. No, I do have a wonderful, absolutely wonderful, amazing wife that I have no idea how God blessed me with putting this woman into my life. But yes, somehow she saw through the quirk, the crux, the cracks, and she was like, okay, I'll give this guy a chance. But no, she's absolutely amazing. And she helps me out so much. She is like the person that I confide in with all my problems, my good things that are going good, the things that are going bad, just anything. Like, she always helps me out, and I've just been super blessed to be able to just be so open with someone and just be like, it's just, yeah. I can't even put it into words. My words don't do it justice, because it's all just like, woo, It's just been crazy. And when you have a kid with someone and you just go through life with someone, it's just like, you just learn so much about yourself, that person, and you just get tried, like, man, like, you just get freaking tried. Like, I encourage everyone, like, get married and have a kid. Like, that will test you. Like, I mean, that, it will test you. It will test you. It'll test all of the facets of your emotions, and just like, woo, it's a training ground. It's a dojo. You want to talk about a dojo? Get ready to get in the ring, guys. Get ready to get in that ring, because the work never stops. The work never stops. It's not like rainbows and sunshine all the time. That's why people, I think, they get into and really this, you can literally use this knowledge and this little gem that I'm going to give you for everything, because people always have these expectations, and they have these high expectations of what they think something is, or how they think something is going to go, or how Hollywood or a movie that they saw painted this picture of how marriage looks, or your friend told you this, blah, blah, blah. But until you go in it and you experience it and you go through those things, woo! So this is the key, guys, the knowledge nugget here. This is. Hold on, let's say. Oh no, go through the chat. That's it. My girlfriend ain't here, so I'll be open Camino by earplugs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's just like I'm losing my train of thought, but I like, guys, help me out here, because I was gonna give you the sauce. I was gonna give you the sauce, but we got distracted. We had such a good little knowledge nugget, but I think we were almost getting there. But our brain went squirrel. But it's okay. All right, but how about this? Let's keep on track and let's go to the AI coins. How about that? Let's do that. All right. So we have Doge dancing, so why don't we get some music pumping? I don't know why the music keeps stopping. The music keeps stopping. There we go. All right, we're back, guys. Okay, so just gonna put this right there. So what's interesting is that a lot of these coins that are in the AI section are coins that you wouldn't expect to be in that section. So, for instance, like Near Protocol, you're like, oh, okay. I didn't expect Near Protocol to be in here. And Render. And Theta. You're like, what? I thought you guys were just doing like streaming stuff. So, but then you see things like the Fetch AI, Singularity. And so what we need to know, so what we were talking about, there was someone said they helped me out. They said, look, it's ASI is what the token is going to end up being for this merged acquisition with Fetch and Singularity. So Fetch has a $1.8 billion market cap. So it's one of the highest valued market cap, basically, like out of just what is clearly has AI in the name. None of these say AI in the name. This is the first one that has the highest market cap that is an AI token, is Fetch AI. And then you go down the list and you got Akash Network, you got Singularity Net. Let's see what else actually has AI in the name. Okay, so we have PAL AI. We've had a lot of people mention PAL AI actually in the chat and have wanted us to talk about it, but we haven't done enough research into it to really kind of pull that up. But it is a low market cap, so it's a $280 million market cap. So in terms of market cap size in a coin that has AI in the name, it's low. And then we've heard about this one, which is the OXO coin, which is the OXO.ai. And then Cadena, this is like way back, old coin Cadena. We remember Cryptos RS George talking about Cadena. And then look, this is one that we actually had on the radar for our AI pick, because we like to pick the lower market cap coins, because yes, we could talk about Fetch AI, we can go into these coins, but look, if we actually go into Delcium AGI, this is a low market cap coin, and you can trade it on the Binance Smart Chain. So if you want to do low gas fees, and I think when we last looked at it, it had decent DEX volume in terms of the 24-hour volume, which is 4 113,000. That's a lot better than most tokens when it comes to trading on DEX when you're trying to trade out of an exchange. And I think if you want to trade on an exchange with something like this, the highest trading volume right now is on like Gate.io, Bybit, MEXC, BingX, things like that, Bitmart. Okay. Yeah, so we've been looking at Delcium AGI. This thing is basically like having AI assistants running as a counter AIU on whatever you're wanting to sign it up for. So you basically create your AI twin, which is your Delcium AI, and it basically, it's like the first AI-powered Web3 operating system, which is called Lucy. They actually, I think they if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that the Altcoin Daily guys either had them on their show or they had them on, what's the show that they have? The Whale, it's called Whale something. I can't remember what their show is called, but they actually had these guys on that. I think they were on this show, or at least they were one of the contestants or something like that. So it was cool that we saw that we were already looking at this coin before it got into like a little spotlight like that. So, but I do like the fact that this thing is kind of coming up. It might, let's look at the chart. So the chart actually looks really bullish because it had a really, really nice recovery up to 64 cents. But then we've had, you know, just obviously with the prices of everything going down with the altcoins, we could see that there could be some, it's in a range now. So basically it's in a great range. If we were to pull this up on, let's pull this up. We're going to look at AGI. Sorry. Not AGI. I'm going crazy. Hold on. Where'd it go? Is it AG? Okay. Okay. AG. Yeah. AGI. Why is it not? That is not. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Because that does not look right. Yeah, that's not the right logo. Oh. Okay. All right. So it's looking like, all right. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the time. It's 11:11, guys. But yeah, so let's actually make a wish that we all get to our things on time. So, all right, guys. So thank you so much for being in this show today. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. We just have to keep up. We got to make sure we keep on time with all of our stuff. So thank you guys for coming into this show today. We're going to be live streaming again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And guys, go into all the coins that I was just talking about. We went into the base chain. We went into some of the AI tokens. We went into some gaming, and we are going to keep on this narrative for the rest of the week, guys. So thank you so much for being here, and everyone have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Peace.